I have young people who are just like between like 14 and like 21, which is their prime of fitness and stuff. Oh,
خلاص
first track, 5 minutes, it's too much.
I'm starting to sweat.
They're just like, look at the lady next to you or the man next to you. They are just like more than 60. I have a Japanese woman, 75 years old. Morning class. She never skipped class. Never.
That's very Japanese. That's very Japanese.
هذه شو اسمه, what do you call it? This event. Okay, you have to go down a little bit more.
We still haven't got you a mouse.
More a little? Yeah,
further,
that's
further,
it.
further.
Okay, and the last one in the left.
It's a lot of people.
This is where I invited you and you didn't come.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, and this one, we have 300 people in one area. 300 in one class. Imagine, for 3 hours.
That's me right there.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah. So a kind of event like this, like when we were looking forward to do it, like خلص, they agreed about يعني البلان. شو اللي عملوا؟ قالوا لك تفضل. انت يعني انا جاي من الاسم بحكي لهم 1 2 3 لا طلبوا فلوس ولا طلبوا ابصر شو هذا. They think in a practical way. It will bring this amount of people to work out. It's a healthy thing. حتسمع في كل البحرين، الكل حيعرف فيها وحيجوك من كل طرف. ما في مجله في البحرين لو كتبت عنها، ما في محل الا وشافه. ميدل ايست، السميلز ميدل ايست كتبت عنها كل شيء. يعني بالنسبه they open it wide اللي بدك اياه. I have the Thuraya ballroom. It is like it can be you can fit at least 1,000 people in that room. And in the corner, this one, in the corner in the back, yani if you pass, excuse me? Oh, okay, see how many people. Like, and there is another post, like, until the end of it.
Wow.
Every row you have already like around 50. Do again, press, you'll find more. Yeah, هاي من ورا. Like things like this, you will see it only in Dubai.
Wow.
And in Bahrain, this amount of people, that was crazy to do one perfect track. Okay, press again.
I like that one in the white shirt.
Yeah.
She's not putting any effort in.
Well,
I like the one in the blue. He's also not like,
come on. Look at positive things. Press again, please. This guy. Yeah, some people will be just like matching. Because like, let's say, teams come as well, like just rower teams, like teams like for runner teams, teams for camping, like كلها جمعت حالها وإجت. Press again, please.
Wow.
Again. That as well, like we prepared the equipment. Your corner was on at the back.
Well, what is this exercise called? It's called
body pump. Body pump.
No. That movement. This is
lunges.
CrossFit. Lunges?
No, lunges. Overhead, like high overhead press with lunges.
Yeah. Because they do it a lot in CrossFit.
Yeah. Press again, please. I feel senses. That's body combat, which is mixed martial art.
Ooh,
cardio.
Wow, look at that speed, Habibi. MashaAllah. Look at that. World class, my friend.
Oh
my God, look at that speed. So with boxing, صح?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
No, this is the thing. When we practice boxing, like the real boxing, half of the classes is shadow boxing, which is like people, when they come to the cardio boxing, we can't punch, we need to punch a punching bag or pads. Actually, the movement, the free movement and stuff like this is half of the original workout for boxing.
And a lot of it comes with technique, because especially if you do a jab, the thing they try to ingrain in your head is to always make sure that your blocking hand has to stay by your jaw.
We say
you can't drop that hand.
Yeah, unless you are so confident that you are so fast to cover it fast.
Exactly.
Because it's just like whenever you are training people for boxing, one hand to guard, one hand to hit.
Exactly.
That's it. So even when you change, the other one come here. Because if you just like lose it, once you punch, it's open. So you can get the hit and as fast as you get.
So they try to teach you to always have it. Always.
We attach it here.
Exactly.
We just attach it to this. But Sometimes they will be telling you like, okay, but I'm looking at professional boxer. They don't put it. Okay, when you go to that level and you become a professional boxer, you know exactly your ability to cover it as fast as someone trying to punch you.
And it also depends very much on what style you're training in, right?
Exactly.
I mean, if you're a cross guard stance, for example, that's a very different boxing kind, right? Or what is it called when you're left-handed in boxing? It's called
Southpaw.
Yeah, and it's a whole different stance again.
Orthodox برضه في Southpaw في Orthodox. But there is a freestyle اللي هم شو اسمه street fighters. بعدين بتروح من البوكسينج للموي تاي. They guard like this, hands up, elbow up, so they can just like hit you with the elbow.
And they grab you, yeah.
But still it's all covering. لازم تضلك هيك يعني مبعد أي شيء عن وجهك. A lot of people will just like drop the hands. ليش نصبح. Boxing is actually fun. It actually increases your fitness to a crazy level. Like some people use boxing for weight loss, fitness workout. يعني حتى احنا مرات بالpersonal training we do a kind of boxing rounds with them just to let them like have that feeling of it. And sometimes it's a stress relief.
You trying to? I can see that sale.
Oh my god! Like that is a big stress relief.
I have to come now because otherwise I'll have trouble.
You have to.
Otherwise I'm in real deep shit.
Not trust me.
Especially since I've invited you twice. Now I'll feel embarrassed.
Where is my video? My first video. Actually بديش إياه. هذا أول فيديو ما بدي إياه خلاص.
You can give it to you. The audio is just the problem.
The audio. إيش?
For the first video, the only issue is the audio. I can give you the video if you want.
Okay, no, ما بدي إياه.
You just be there silently while we're laughing.
أنا مبسوط فيك.
Why don't حبيبي? Why I just don't understand واحد شغلة is why do you not do any kind of video platform? Do online classes and stuff like that. That's extra income that you're just leaving on the table.
Yeah. It's in the plan. شوف إنه صار في وقت الكورونا صار في تغيير كتير من المنتاليتي تاعت إنه you have to be physically there. And we were surprised إنه a lot of people like start to like that they want to just like do it on online and stuff like or watch workout and that's it. هلا imagine even like big companies like Les Mills, they do have that program called Les Mills Plus. All the workout is there. You just have to register like put a small amount of money and you will have like classes. What we do, actually, you can do it at home. So because after Corona or COVID, they found out this this type of people that there is a big amount of people who really want to just like stay in the comfort. They don't want to move out, stay between people anymore. هي خلقت هذا الاشي انه ما بدك تكون مع الناس anymore خلص انه اللي هي السوشيال distancing and stuff like this and it need a little bit more time until it get out of the idea. You will be surprised. في كتير ناس قبل الكورونا كانوا مستعدين يقعدوا بالكلاس ويكونوا هيك shoulder by shoulder ويلعبوا وابصر شو هذا. Now after COVID is done. No, there is nothing like to worry about. Now the same person who was just like shoulder by shoulder away please. Oh my god. Shoot. من امتى يا اخوي؟ لا طب ما في كوفيد انت عارف انه ما في كوفيد. It's fine. I'm not ايش هاي سي recording موجود الفيديوهات هذه. خلص it changed the way the people think. And it need a little bit more time until they get back to there. Maybe they will, maybe they not. But then the business came.
Yeah.
Okay, those people want to stay home, stay away from people, send them videos. Me myself يمكن بدها يعني effort زيادة أو time more على أساس to put a proper thing because there is a lot of good things in the market. If you want to put something like the rest, it's not the same.
Habibi, I think if you talk from an expense perspective, you're looking at it about, I think if you buy or rent the cameras, that's a big difference on your expense portfolio. But the other thing is just the hiring for the edit and the video. I think you can find someone for about 200 BD, maybe even less, a month to
do the edits and stuff.
Edits and stuff for you. That's if you even do that. I mean, you can also just do it live stream and khalas. We talked to a girl called Dana. Danny, what was her name? Dana Zabari. Dana from who does the aero gymnastics? Dina.
Dina. The one for pole dancing?
Yes,
Okay.
Carousel Fitness, because she was mentioning she wants to do now online stuff
Nice.
and to generate more income, because she said a lot of people want to do it, but don't want to be seen doing it. So she was thinking of doing a business profile where she sends the pole, like you can buy the pole from her website and then sign up for a monthly thing, and then they would do a Zoom call
If
with
she
you.
if she find like the proper خلينا نحكي شو يسموهم؟
Content,
No.
partner, business, website.
No. Customers. Like
Customers?
if they're right customers and there is a need, sure. That's good.
It's because her field of exercise is like so particularly such a small niche in that sense, because there's not a lot of Bahrainis who are sitting there going, you know what, I want to be a pole dancer. That's
no way they will do it. Like,
Exactly.
No, they will say it like publicly.
Exactly.
No.
So she said it's amazing how small that community is, but there is such a large market of people that want to do it, but too scared to go to a class. SubhanAllah, they meet somebody they know, right? And
oh my God, I'm in the class. Like
exactly.
No, look,
So
it's
really
associated with something else. This is why the people like here in our culture, they don't really easily accept it. Fitness-wise, it's not that easy. It's not that easy. You admire the people who just like control all their body with only hands and the flexibility that they do. But it's just like it's crossing with our culture because it's attached with something else. That's it.
But I feel like, don't you think that especially our older, like our parents' generation, fitness was never يعني شيء بالمخهم. My dad was never like, oh, you know, تعرف رايح أكل. يروح يمشي بالمزرعة maybe and خلاص.
That's something else.
You know what I mean? I don't feel like it's.
I do believe that. I do believe that. إنه يعني حتى in my trip to Jordan, like we were talking with your uncles and family, the elder generation. You actually like for them, it's we walking.
Yeah.
Done. That's it. Some of them, yani, you will be impressed when I'm doing in my classes. You will find out that there's a lot of senior people, and it's actually inspiring you to the level that you can't even imagine. Like, really, I walk after the class, talk to them, tell them, frankly, I hope one day, when I am in that age, I will be just still doing the classes as the same as you. They fight it. They just do it. Like whatever you saw. They're doing the same classes and they fight until the end of the class. Yeah, they get tired a little bit and they continue. It's not like it's too much for me. I have young people who are just like between like 14 and like 21, which is their prime of fitness and stuff. Oh, first track, 5 minutes, it's too much.
I'm starting to sweat.
They're just like, look at the lady next to you or the man next to you. They are just like more than 60. I have a Japanese woman, 75 years old. Morning class. She never skipped class. Never.
That's
skip
very
a
Japanese. That's very Japanese. That's true, man. That's true. Have you ever heard of the Tokyo? There's a Toyota negotiation book.
No.
So supposedly Toyota made this negotiation book on how to deal with different cultures and how to negotiate with them. In that specific sections, it talks about how to negotiate with Arabs.
Really?
Yes. And it said that with Arabs,
nice.
In Arabs, the best thing to do is make sure that the meetings are incredibly early.
Okay.
Like between 6 a.m., 5:30, make it as early as possible. And then drag on the meeting as long as possible. Meaning, you just sit there and you just nod. Just try to extend it.
For real, they do have nice ideas about
exactly. And in that book described that's the easiest way to break to get what you want.
If they sit with you enough, like maybe the idea إنه خليك قاعد معه, not at the end you will get what you want. Like,
exactly.
Yeah, just at the end he will just like get like okay.
You just take it. You make the meeting at 6.
Sign
and you sit there till like 5 or 6 p.m. They do exactly how to target us.
فضحونا الجابانيز. والله they know.
Telling you,
they know the secrets.
I'm telling you. They have a whole book on concerning like how with different cultures and how to do it. The Arabs one was
called what?
It's called the Tokyo Toyota's
Toyota negotiation
handbook. Yeah,
interesting.
It's only you can't even buy it because it's an internal document. But
No,
yeah.
I'll find it. Have to find it. See exactly ايش بيحكوا علينا.
Can you look it up, Danny?
Toyota negotiation.
Yeah, it's called the Toyota Negotiation Handbook. But Habibi, I'm so happy for you that the business is going so well.
It's alhamdulillah going well. Topota ولا Toyota? Toyota صديقي.
Habibi, Toyota, the car. T-O-Y. And then handbook.
Toyota. There's PDF. Download.
Let's see if we can find it.
No.
This is vehicle negotiation for new prices.
We'll find out.
I'll find it.
Okay.
I'll try
Give
to
back,
find
give
it.
back, please, to the
Instagram.
Instagram. I'll show you something we just proudly did in the this one. Yeah. If you press here,
Within the picture,
it
yeah?
was what do you call it? In Ritz-Carlton. After what we did in the Ritz-Carlton in the Art Rotana, I sat with the Ritz-Carlton people, and they were looking for doing a charity event. I think for like with UNICEF, not UNESCO, fundraising project to provide clean water for the unfortunate area in Africa. So to build wells and stuff like this. And they give us the private island there to do it. And we were like with, I think Haddad Motors as well, like support us, Mercedes-Benz stuff.
Oh, wonderful.
We raised like around like $5,000.
MashaAllah.
That was fine. That was nice, at least for 1 hour.
And how do you raise the money by the people attending to buy tickets?
Yeah,
okay.
the tickets, like 10 BD the tickets, just to join.
Oh, fantastic.
And we have it like capped by 50 people, just like that, 50 people.
Wow.
And that was really, as a great cause, a great initiative. Some people like pay without like, they just like came and paid because like the tickets are off. Well, they want to do it.
MashaAllah, wonderful, Habibi. Are you planning on doing more events like this, or you're not really that interested?
Definitely. I will come but like now in December, I'm coming down a little bit because I was like outside, as I told you, in Jordan. More thoughts about, let's say from now, no event will be really like, it's not wise to do an event where there's like World Cup happening now, like distraction. Now, even our classes, like, okay, match time and stuff. And people like reschedule their whole life about the timing of the matches. So I just like shift everything for hopefully January.
But Hamza Habibi, why have you not made like a PDF and stuff like that you can easily sell through your website and shazi kida? Inno either with nutrition, inno either with supplements, either inno shazi kida. Because this is a huge market that it's an untapped source of revenue.
The idea now is just to reorganize it. I'm doing well. Wherever, alhamdulillah. And even my collaboration with the Ritz-Carlton or with the art, or even outside, like with Les Mills. That's why I'm telling you, like, even like, I can't remember his name. He was calling me he said, we must do something in Riyadh. And it's still now working on it. And the other, I have another friend from IMA Consulting. He's into the schools and the education part. And he say, like, done with the education, we have to do like something with you, like in the between schools and stuff like this. So I just like sitting back now and reorganizing what shall I do in a proper way for all of this. A proper profile, a proper stuff, like you have to just like reset and think how to organize it.
Danny, can you pass me my iPhone? Let me. There's a really interesting guy that I want to show you, and this is the kind of content I'm trying to pitch to you. Thank you, Akashi. Did you know that Akashi عنده هوشة?
مين؟
عنده هوشة.
هوشة?
Hey,
why?
He has a fight match coming up.
Fight match? I thought Hosha now.
No.
What's up?
With Husseini. He's having a fight match on...
Brave?
No, we're organizing it ourselves in the British Club.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I work with the British Club, like spinning.
Wonderful,
spinning
حبيبي. خلاص. I invite you in. No ticket, no nothing, just to
Please, go ahead. I'm in.
And so he's been training for quite some time. The 5th of February, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Yeah, no, let's arrange
And
that.
he has another. So he's the title card, and he's going to fight Husseini, and
Okay. same. تشابه أسماء. نسميها.
Freudian slip. What can I say? So he's going to fight him on the 5th of February, and it's going to be an MMA style match. So
طب يلا good.
yeah. What do you say to that, Akashi? Yeah.
Sorry.
So the guy I'm trying to show you is Jeff Nippard. Can you type it in onto Google? Jeff and then Nippard, Nipp. And then if you just that's the one. Yeah.
Is about what?
He has a program right there, and this is the reason why I'm trying to show you is because I think you could do stuff like this, and he's making good money, Habibi.
Well, he have volume. بس هلا يعني بتعرف anyone who will tell you like there is limitation and stuff like this, he's just like someone who don't want to work. Like I used to be that person. I think it's time to just as I told you, like reorganizing. I'm doing well, alhamdulillah, but like reorganizing to move on for better stuff. Yeah, that's really
20
great.
BD, and it's a PDF, and he gets hundreds of thousands of people purchasing it. So it's an easy supplementary income. That doesn't, this is not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is very easy to set up.
Totally.
And you can still do what you're doing now.
Yeah, of course.
And you can just sell this as a supplement into the program. He has a nutrition one as well, right? See, it's easy.
That's nice.
That's what the reason I'm showing it to you is like I'm telling you, this is it's.
Well, I know this. When they do these stuff, they as I told you like before, you look at the market that you have and you exactly see what they want, and then you move on like by putting things like that because the volume make a change. هلا الvolume تاعه هذا يعني in the same country but when he put it on web, it become better and better.
But هذا ليش قاعد سايق لنا this website is
website like for everyone.
Any person in the world can access it.
Yeah, of course.
So this
we're working on something like similar. إن شاء الله لما ينزل بقى أحكي لك إياه, which is like more into application, but for some certain things, which is really great. It will be a lifestyle for it.
I think listen, Habibi, I think this kind of stuff makes so much sense, especially from a fitness perspective. Yeah. Because as a fitness instructor, right, you basically have three sources generally, right? As a business, either it's classes online or on site. Physical. Then it's either through sponsorships, where you're either getting it through some events, or it's through selling your applications, right? Where it's either you're doing one-on-one, or you're doing programs, or you're doing nutrition. These are your general avenues of income.
Yeah.
والأخيراً يعني how long do you want to do this? Do you want to do this when you're 60? I think not.
Of course not. Of course not. So this is what we were talking about قبل شوي.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
If you feel comfortable, like just don't feel comfortable that much, because a little bit later things will change, and things are changing quickly now. Probably you have to think about like setting a plan for what's the next move, even if you are like feeling fine, and how to make it better, which is what we are doing now.
That's what I'm saying. ماني قاعد أحاول
Trust me, it's here.
In the works?
It's here in the works, yeah.
How many people like me do you have coming up to you going, you should do this, you should do that, you should do this?
How many people like you talking to me like that? Oh my God.
I know, right? Everyone wants to put in their 2 cents.
Look, يعني الحمد لله محبين كتار. يعني it's all come from a good place. It's never come from people who just like sitting like ideas, like, or just like throwing ideas. You better do this and that. Which is what you really value in people. Then when they see you doing something really great, you have to do 1, 2, 3, just to make this sustainable and continuous. And the idea of it, that I've been surrounded with people who are actually advising me well. It just like now it's up to me to do that step and move forward.
تعرف حبيبي,
it's coming.
The interesting thing, the difference between, because I went to university and I worked a little bit in the US and in the UK. It's so interesting, اختلاف الculture. because هنا يعني عندك فكرة oh you're doing a business or whatever, people يعني genuinely want to give you advice, being like, oh, you know, they should do this, you should do that.
There they sell it.
There, they don't even sell it. In the UK, specifically, if you tell me, like, I don't know, if in England,
what shall I do?
The advice would be like, I don't know.
Exactly.
Whatever.
Exactly.
They don't have like any care or nothing. يعني
don't let me start about UK culture. Don't.
It's strange, huh?
My closest people here in Bahrain are from UK, and we are just like talking about like how is this happening even. Different culture. Here, our culture is different.
Yeah.
Today I was just like posting some stuff in Instagram that, and I'm sarcastically saying, Arabs. Because everyone's saying like, Arabs, or for God's sake, if you look at the culture itself and how we are like doing and what we are like, what our standards and values and stuff like this, you won't find it there.
No, absolutely.
Generosity on the top, like you can't go to some people in Europe, like and actually and ask them for an advice, and they will be just like giving it to you genuinely, like out of and actually spending days thinking about it. Sometimes when I come to you and tell you like, I do have a problem, 1, 2, 3. Either that you will just like walk away, some people will disappear, and some people will actually what? I'm sorry to have you that actually.
Let me tell you my problem.
Let me tell you my problem, and it become competition. I have a problem. No, I have a bigger problem. Okay. I had actually heard something actually good today when someone say like, how to choose your friends. This is something that make you really feel thoughtful. Those friends who are the ones that you can actually tell them your problems. And they listen. Because if they listen, they just like not like I will tell you like, oh, you're stupid to have something like that. I heard it today, and it was just like make me thoughtful. Because others, like there is a lot of people like when you talk to them about your problems, just like okay, their response will become how stupid you are to do this or that and why, or just like or even they or even they will not listen to you actually like, oh my God, like now problems adding to my problems, and then it will become a reflect. And there is actually some people will, regardless what they have, they will sit, listen, make time for it, and just like genuinely answering you, thinking, even if they don't have a solution, they listen. That's the big thing. And more of that, you actually can tell them your happy news, and they help you celebrate.
Absolutely, yeah.
This is will make you sure that where are these people who actually want the best in you in that. And I heard it today. It was just like giving you chills that there is an amount of people who actually want you to become happy. There is a amount of people who don't care. They are just like you are a gap filler for them. You just whenever it's convenient for them. And they don't even value you to send a message. They know what's happening with you, but it's when there is something about okay, I'm free, like we're supposed to go with them. I'm just like okay, let's ask or let's send that message because of something. But genuinely thinking, if you are not your value is not that message even, and you're still thinking the restaurant, forget about it. But those who want to celebrate with you, even if it is not related with them, and have nothing to do with them, those are good friends.
Well, those who care, and those who don't.
And you have to realize that.
There's
because if you don't realize that, that's your expiry date's coming soon. Because you are just not only wasting your time, the only one will get like emotionally hurt, time, what do you call it? You will waste a lot of feelings into just like, oh my God, like it's happening with me, this and that. You see it. Signs are all there, but you just don't move on. Like you have to know those are your friends or just people you know. There's a big difference between that. People you know, of course, you stop expecting anything from them, then it's fine. But your friends, when you even go to them and tell them, well, I find something like wrong, you should, I didn't like this and that, easily they will accept it. But people you just know, those are their friends, but people you just know, if you tell them, well, I didn't like this, oh, the hell with you. They don't even want to even hear it. You are there.
Hamza who? I don't care.
You are only here whenever I'm happy, and you are happy, and we are having good time. Okay.
Situational friends.
Exactly. Not even friends. I don't put the friends there. I put it people you know. We know a lot of people. Friends is a valuable thing. You just want to put a friend next to you. You have to be easily talking with him, her, feeling like easily, like you don't worry how they will feel regardless whatever come out from your mouth, because it will land in a proper way.
So how do you manage that relationship? Because you must be exposed the same way as I'm with so many people. Yani, you wish you could message everyone. You wish you can maintain that relationship.
You do.
It's difficult.
It's difficult. Let's put it like that. You meet, let's say we meet in every single class around 40, 30 people. And you always wish, because of our culture, you always wish that you have a nice relation with everyone. Recognizing everyone in the class, talking with them, asking how they've been and stuff like this. Of course, when you see with every single respect and boundaries for everything. But in our culture, we are more friendly. We talk, we ask about the family, we ask about how they've been doing. If you see someone in the class not feeling well, this is different. You just come and ask genuinely how they've been, what is happening. Are you okay? Yeah. Because if someone disappears for a while, you ask. I've been into most of the people like in my class houses. I've been invited and they accepted me as a family, and especially like I'm here living by myself.
Like the German family, yeah.
Yeah, the German was one of them. Like those are, let's say, the top of them. Like can't express how much they mean to me. My Arab friends, like my Jordanian family backbones, like we call it, every single categories are there, but you have to try to manage it in a proper way. You have to accept that people are. I don't know how to say it in English. And you don't put expectation that much.
Yeah, I know.
Because it's too much amount of people. This is why you have to bring close to you the friends. And just like those you can just like do whatever you want with them. Like, khalas, that's it. The families and nice people, but others, to maintain a nice relation with everyone, don't expect that much. Khalas, that's it. But the problem, we are the kind of people who expect. You do. And just like we say it, we do and kib al-bahar, because it's fine. Because this is how you are. But you are like, now life is not that easy on everyone. And sometimes you think like in a non-proper way, like why they did this. They passed by me, they didn't say hi. They just like didn't recognize. They just like forget about it.
Habibi Sani Wajd.
Oh my God. When you do that for anyone, like we are humans as well. Like sometimes you have like a dark day and just like passing by in the city center or any place. And actually, I'm a person who walk like that.
Yeah.
If I didn't see someone or just like Hada, and I didn't say hi, khalas, so he's, God, calm down, guys. There is other part more than what you expect. Like sometimes there's conditions like happening.
I'm so paranoid وصلت بالدرجة حقي that I wear now a hat when I go out with sunglasses.
I remove the hat. No one know me.
I hope, because for me it's the opposite. I hope that because it happened to me 2 or 3 times where I've met former guests that we've had on the show in restaurants, and I just forgot their name.
Don't start there.
Or they came up to me and they said, "Oh, it's so great to see you, Hamad." And in my head, I'm like, is this guy I know?
Oh my God,
or is this guy online who just like saw me? And it's happened to me so many times. So I know where you're going through.
But like in classes, sometimes like I'm bad in 2 things: locations and names. Really the worst. Like until now, like if I know I'm going some close place, I'll put Google. Names, I'm the worst.
Khalas, bye.
Oh my God. And no, people will feel like I'm exaggerating this. Not at all. Like sometimes I'm looking at my brother, I was just like my brother. Like I want to call him, but I just, what is his name? And my other brother just like, okay, Mom, he forgot my brother's name because they saw it. I'm trying to call. Khalas, it happened. I'm bad at names. So when you meet people and seriously, the idea and what you be built on to be nice with everyone, to try to make the most of the kindness that you've been raised up with. It's because you have to be nice with everyone. You have to, like, at least from everything, from our culture, from our religion, from the way that you dealt with it, even for the country itself, like you are living. You just show yourself by how the way that you deal with people. If you will allow what people do to you or people does around you to affect you and so you can change, I don't go with it that much.
No,
like you need to stop, change, move a little bit far. The problem in Bahrain is small. Wherever you move, the circle is the same.
Yeah, everyone knows everyone.
But it just it shouldn't affect you. Like, this is what I say. Dealing with a big amount of people, I try my best to keep in contact, to keep at least whenever we are in there's like this event was a celebration of me. Actually personally knowing every single person in that event, not just like openly invited, because they have to go all the way to to Amwaj on a Saturday morning. Trust me, here, just tell them from here to there, they will tell you, oh my God, it's far. If you, like, I've been raised in Riyadh and I know how far it should be, and this is for me nothing. I live in Amwaj and work every single day, like in Ritz and Sar, so it's fine by me. But everyone else, khalas, they get used from here to there in 5 minutes. So that kind of celebration for me, that those people are still value me to the level that they answer the call. Yeah, of course, they love my classes, they love what we are doing, but taking them in an off day, coming to do something they love, for someone who they love as well. That make me feel more peace in everything that I do, like for a reward for all the years that I've been working here. So you're trying your best to stay having that as much as you can. Of course, up and downs will happen. Some people will love you today, tomorrow they will walk away. It's just like, okay, I hear those things that some people come to you in this life as a lesson. That's I totally believe. Some people, as much as you want them to stay in your life, khalas, they just come and go. It happened. When you accept that, you will feel peace. If you don't accept and you keep fighting it, you will ruin even all other relations with you. Like even the friends, you will start to see everything in a bad way.
Interesting.
So cut it. Like, and when you deal with this amount of people, you have to put that mindset so you can actually continue doing what you're doing. Because one mistake, and just like that, allow it to ruin what you do, it will ruin everything.
Because for you, it must be almost like your work is almost like Ish bil Hotel, in the sense that every week there's new people.
Yeah.
And every week, some leave, some come.
Hotels. Look, before the hotels, I've been in Fitness First for 9 years. We actually, from the people who actually built the group exercise here, can call the names like, mashallah, like Khalid Basaki, Mahmoud Abdul Samad, Paul Hamplin, Anna Gibson. Those people who actually start the group classes here in Bahrain. And we were like from there from the beginning, 9 years ago. The amount of people in classes, we did events everywhere, like in the middle of city center. If you go back with the Instagrams, you will find them all. Sif, City, Amwaj, in some venues outside. And people who know us and people who don't know us, they will come and join. And then it's a point that this interest, it's become a common interest and a healthy common interest, which is good. Because you know those people, you like those people, and then it's become like the people who know you. You meet all of these people, and sometimes they travel and they come back and they meet you, as you said. People in the hotel, they come and go, and they still be in contact with you. Social media make it easy to keep in contact with you, because even after they fly out, they will come and meet. We will go out and do some events in in Dubai. Come back. The people in Dubai will contact you and they will be staying there. We just came back from Jordan. We did some events there. People in Jordan, they still in contact with you. You're spreading something good, and you're spreading how you actually as a person. If some people see you in a bad way, they will never forget you. They cut it. But you wanted to stay in this image, actually for yourself. Actually, it's not like a fake image. This is exactly what you are. People can see it clearly.
Well, that's what I was going to ask, because there must be Hamza, the public figure, and Hamza, private life.
Hamza private life is me just like a private. I like my private life, like
That's what I'm saying.
me and
You
my
know what I
cats.
mean? You know?
Me and my kittens, I call them.
Do you have a difficulty with some people wanting to be too close?
Not difficulties. How to say it?
I know exactly, Shio. I know exactly how you feel.
Okay.
But I just to interlude you, because in a sense that we're both in the same kind of like mental space, I have people who come up to me and then no personal stories because of the show. And so I have to then think, do I know them because I know them, or do they know me just because they've heard about me? And they have this like weird shagla bil mukhum, where in God bless them, I'm their friend because they hear Nassat and the stories and whatever else. But at the same time, I don't know you.
Exactly,
it's this very weird relationship. And so that's what I was wondering with you, because when you're in the class, you're giving a lot of people energy, a lot of people any motivation, and they carry that home with them.
Yeah.
And then so do they then come looking for you to
Of course.
return?
Look, it's something, I told you, that's a reward for me. How people feel after the class, the people who feel that they accomplished something. Look, in the beginning, we used to even repost it when they send you a good message at the end. Then I little bit stopped it. Look, it have two ways. They're celebrating you. They actually, not celebrating you, they actually being appreciated, being thankful, we change a lot of people's lives. I mentioned it one day. We are not only trainers, we are life changers. No matter how people will think about the trainers. Seriously, I'm a person who go every single day to change people's life.
MashaAllah, I love that marketing.
Yeah. No, for not marketing. Trust
I love
me,
that as a slogan.
Trust me, because some other people, how did this come? It comes from actually a sad story. Not sad. It's a kind of bad story. Like you're just only the trainer in the class. So keep it there. We hear that in the face from those people who are not appreciating. But other people, their parents will call you. You have no idea how the impact that you did for our son or daughter. They become like so, committed, so just like motivated, so positive. They are just like, especially teenagers. I train a lot of teenagers, self-defense and just like fitness and stuff like this. And gosh, the message that comes from the parents, something that keep you moving on. The messages that you hear from, I don't want to say like husbands and wives, like when they are really both of them coming to the class, and actually it helped a lot. Ladies who just like lost weights, ladies who wanted, like guys who have less self-confidence. And they actually like build it in the classes. And when you are just like looking at these people who are always shy and seeing them doing something good in the class and cheering them up, they will keep that for you for the whole life.
Yeah, interesting.
Imagine, and they will come back telling you like, just because that I went, if they even, some people will come traveling, catching you in the class, you do that, say that word that's stuck in their head. Make them feel that good, and people will always remember how you make them feel. Always.
Okay. Yeah.
Not that whatever they hear, that's not. Whatever you make them feel, that will stay forever. And things change upon that. Even though that sometimes let's say it like that, you just say it genuinely, like good job, wallah, this is good. Not only fake will be just like that, but really good job, well done, do it better, or just like, oh, well done, especially those people who just came out of injuries. Like some people, like some doctors told them, like I was one of them, your fitness journey is over. I'll tell you a nice story after this. I don't want to put it like here,
yeah.
But seriously, like some people when they have like mentally like being exhausted by their family telling them you are too old, just don't do the classes and stuff like this, and they never miss a class. They always come the first row. Just like I'm telling them, just take it easy, guys, take it easy. And they were just like, we will come. Regardless, hey, what's it? And it actually make you feel always happy. That's my reward. Okay, private part, like I don't even give it that much time. Like My private life, let's say when I go to Jordan, خلاص, my family thinks there. So I keep that.
So do you take your phone and then throw it in the
almost, because I used to have like, what do you call it, 3 days, like every single like couple months or something like this, close the phone and go sit in a hotel just like outside next to a beach or something. And now we don't have it that much. But now I think like mostly like going back home, sitting with my family, that's my private like closet. And I keep it, it's called private for a reason. Private, keep it private. So this is why we just like get like refreshed, re-energized, or just like recharged, we call it better.
How long do you stay in Jordan for?
10 days.
10 days? And how often do you do it? Once every 6 months?
Whenever I feel okay. Once I feel like, okay, this is the time that I need it, I just go. Like every 4 months, 5 months, I have to.
Okay.
Used to be more, but now with this jobs and stuff like work, because it's not only one place, like, okay, guys, just cover me here. If I want to leave, I have to cover, like I put covers, arrange covers, talk with the assessment level. It's a headache, I know.
Well, how many people do you work with at the moment in the organization?
Organizations around 4. PTs, personal training and stuff like this, doing well. Let's say between people. Personal training is just easy. You can talk with them like about a week or something like this that you are off, because it's up to them only. But organizations, of course, it's not about only you. You have to arrange it because of their customers and clients.
With the PST session, do you organize a venue for they to come, or do you go to their homes?
They depend. Mostly, I go to their homes if they are having like gyms and stuff. If they don't have, either in the tower that I live with, because they were happily allowing me to use that gym for PTs and stuff, or we can just like find that outside, like whatever make the client happy.
Because I know from a few other PTs, they were talking about how a lot of clients don't want them to come to their home, and will ask them.
Depend on the instructor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah. Okay.
Of course. Yeah. Like in the beginning, they will find you in a gym. It's always start like this. Most of the people, like I'm going to their the houses are families, and if they don't trust you enough, they will not allow you to go in. Yeah. And that's actually the critical point in our job. Let's say one personal trainer having a bad reputation will ruin a lot of people around him. Because the families will start to like, did you hear what happened to this and that? If we don't know this person, how we can bring him to our house? Teaching your daughter, teaching your wife and stuff like this. So it's kind of critical. But if they know you very well, like let's say been training with you for a while, or and they wanted to come to your home, trust me, that's a good level of trust.
What's easier to work with, women or guys generally in your profession?
Depend.
I feel like guys are like, this is, let me explain to you, and then you tell me if I'm wrong or I'm right.
Okay.
All right? I think guys would put in more effort, but in the wrong way.
Okay, keep it going. Keep it going.
Like if they're more likely mentally to go to failure. Yeah, and if we're doing like whatever, bench presses, for example, I feel like guys would overdo it. In the sense, like instead of doing a set of 10, they would do like a set of 12, and then for the next day they'll be completely fucked, like physically. And I feel like girls, on the other hand, will not overachieve in the sense of they're not going to go completely crazy. I think they're more likely to go under. How wrong or right am I?
You
completely
are
wrong.
100% wrong.
Really?
Totally wrong. You know why?
Go on. Let's hear it.
It's a kind of like a possibility. Put it like this. But in my case, like what I can see, that the guys are less.
Are more lazy.
God, I'm losing clients.
How are you losing clients? They need to hear this message. If they're lazy, they need to hear that they're lazy.
It's not they lazy. They over planning. Like
really?
They just plan and just like, okay, later. Ladies, they just like plan it. Okay, we are starting today. Yesterday we want to start. And whenever you put them a plan, they overwork it. They know what they want. They want to lose weight. They want to lose weight by this month, by this date. There is نحكي عندهم عرس, and they have what they call it, a wedding. They have a party. They have like a graduation. They have like
interesting.
They put a target and they will do everything, dieting, what they call it, make themselves suffer hunger or something like this, or just like and over exercising. I have to stop them at some point.
Really?
When they work out with that.
Interesting.
The other party, guys, we are so happy about ourselves. Yeah. We look at the mirror, the belly is like this. Oh my God, I can see one pack. Okay. One day it will become two. It's just like, so from there, we are so rest. Like we are really rest in our mind. We are having the peace and just like we're enjoying. So we over like thinking like, let's later on. I have some interesting clients, like in the morning, like CEO of one group. He always work at 7 o'clock. The second, he told me, look, I am lazy. Not lazy, I am like a person who will try to tell you like, just like, okay, tomorrow I don't want to, or today I had to just dig deep, dig really deep and just like force me to stay. Told him how on earth I will do that. Like just like call me, tell me like, okay, let's think more about it. Like let's do one thing. I told him why you actually pay me to do this, and he said okay. Put it in an easy way. I want to work every day.
Yeah.
I want to work out every day, and I want to lose this weight because it's a health issue for me, and I have to do it. His family is out, and he living by himself. So I have no motivation from nowhere, and I just sometimes feel lazy. And the only time that I feel it's okay for me, 6:30 a.m. Okay. We start actually like doing it, and it was really perfectly well until he start to feel like, and even every single day I'm doing like changing in the exercises to make it more like interesting for him, not only just like doing the weight and stuff. Like he start to see changes. The second he start to see changes, that's for then I'm just not happy. I'm leaving for a week and coming back. He never come back. Like he always like Hamza, it was okay, but I told him like it's up to you. Up to you. Shall I just like close it? He said I did it, and one day he called me saying like blaming me, telling me like I told you whenever I'm delaying, force me to come back. I don't know how it will work. So between guys and girls, seriously, the girls are more committed because they need that result. They want that result by a time, and they will reach it.
See, this is the super interesting thing to me because, especially going from the bodybuilding world and powerlifters in the UK, the guys I find really overtrained.
Bodybuilding.
And the bodybuilding and the powerlifters scale. Comparing bodybuilders, men and women in a sense, right?
Yeah.
And that when it comes to failure, I have seen multiple powerlifters not being in a situation where they have to call someone to help the bar off their chest. Like I witnessed it with my own eyes multiple times.
Yeah.
So I find that fascinating that here in the culture it's almost the opposite. Would it make sense though?
Somehow yes, but when you talk about bodybuilders, forget about the culture. Bodybuilders you have to respect them, highly respect them, because they have a target as well. Every single, like the food that they eat, but they look at every single muscle as a project. And they really work hard for it. That's why you can see them always in the mirror looking at every single muscle and every flex and everything. They really go deeply for every single. That's a target. Just like whenever we talk about the ladies that they have a target. If you have a target.
Interesting. You're right. Yeah.
That's a target, and they want it. They want it to show. Regardless there is a competition or not. Like most of them, they don't have competitions to do, but they wanted to show like this as soon as possible. That's why you will find them always. And whenever it reaches to that level, they don't want to lose it. So they keep working out. So that's why they are always there. Always. The bodybuilders having different mentality.
For what I find so interesting.
I'm not like I don't want to say just like I'm not a bodybuilder, but like I don't do bodybuilding. So there is a possibility that I'm not saying the totally right thing about all bodybuilders.
I mean, I don't think there is.
يطلع لي واحد عليك يقول لك لا أنت شو بعرفك بالbodybuilders. أنا بحكي أنا مش bodybuilders, but what I see from bodybuilders, what they have this kind of mentality.
They are a very unique kind of species, bodybuilders. Yeah. They are very, and they're so driven and possessed.
Committed,
it's a nice word, committed, onto that physique. And I find it so interesting, especially because when they're on season and off season, and they make that realization mentally, where they're like, okay, well, I'm off season now, so now I'm trying to bulk as much as possible. And then when they're on season, that kind of weight loss they achieve in such a small time span.
What do you call it?
The cutting.
The cutting,
Yeah.
You will never think that this is the person that I know. He will become like this.
It's unbelievable.
And after a couple of weeks, okay, reloading. Like a doof. With every single muscle in its place.
Well, this is the interesting thing. I spoke to a few guys from that world, and they talked about how maintaining that level is a nightmare.
Yeah, of course.
They said, being at around 6% body fat, or normally 9% body fat is when you can see the abs pretty well and defined. He said to me, well, not just him, but multiple people, that it's not fun. It's not a pleasurable experience.
Of course. But for them, I think, again, I'm not into their mindset or mentality.
Can you type in Liver King?
But they do what they love. And that's what drives them to stay like that. Yeah. Like they love the kind of food, they love their routine, they love their head, and even in the relation, they will find someone who actually love this
physique,
physique. Not only the physique, they love this kind of routine about the meal reps and stuff like this. This is commitment, like a plan for, oh my God, like the whole day. Like not all the whole day, the whole month, and everything. Like they know exactly this month we will be like this month we will be like this week. It's
become part of their habitual life.
It is their life. It is lifestyle. No, we say lifestyle about like a little bit thing that you are committed with, but this is their life.
My complete favorite gym ever has been the Mecca of bodybuilding in Los Angeles.
Okay.
Because they have a gym that's outside, like full weights, full everything, and the weather is nice. 27. 26 degrees. Much same as in Bahrain, where you have like 14 summer. So you have no problem in the sun in a nice afternoon just hitting the weights, and it's just this amazing thing. They have. Can you type in the Mecca of bodybuilding?
Mecca?
Yeah, they call it the Mecca of bodybuilding. It's Palm Beach, if I'm not mistaken, or whatever it's called.
Mecca.
That's Mecca. Mecca. The images. That was by Gold's Gym. Yeah. Can you go up?
Yeah.
It was with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
The Mecca by Gold's Gym.
It's in Venice Beach. That's the gym.
That's nice.
Back in the day, Habibi. تبغى قهوة؟ تبغى شاي?
No, thank you very much.
You're staring at these guys.
Every time. Look, the funny part, there is like a muscle show in Dubai every single year happening at the end of October, I think the beginning of November, if I'm not mistaken. It's a depressing show. Oh my God. It's a depressing show for me every single time you go there. You think that you are fit, go there. No matter how you really think you are fit, you go there, you see fit people from all over the world, and you just feel like, oh my God, we need to work out again, like in all aspects.
But is that
bodybuilders, bodybuilders, fitness stuff, because it's a muscle show. Like
show that
everything.
Liver King guy. That's not fit, buddy. Come on. I mean, like this is not any normal.
Wow.
I mean, come on. Open that one with his packs out. Yeah,
those packs.
That's
packs.
That's not a human.
Packs.
Can you open that one on the left? He has a gut. He has a belly. He has a belly. He has a belly 6-pack. But that's
This
not...
is he look when he tried to imitate you, like to make fun of you. Still the packs is there. So like the guy have, my God, mashallah. بلاش هلا نسمع خبره. Like every pack like this.
By the way, he was in the news recently.
Really?
Yeah, can you guess why?
Why?
So first of all, he eats raw liver. Can you go up?
Not him.
This one, the first image. Buddy, what are you doing?
No, don't listen to this shit.
He eats like raw liver.
I love livers, but not like this.
He just eats raw food.
حبة مع
and stuff
بصل
like that.
وبطاطا. والله أزكى.
But yeah, so he made this whole like qissa and story saying that, you know, oh, he's completely pure, no steroids, no nothing. Yeah, and you cannot have that level of physique normal. This is not, his skin is red.
Well, if he's eating liver like that, he don't need steroids. I don't know.
Do you think with that physique that he's taking steroids?
I don't know.
You don't want to say yes or no?
I don't know. It's for real, because this is a big subject when we talk about this steroid stuff. Some people like actually
there
like
it is.
They look well.
Admits to using steroids and issues
Apologize
apology.
for
Because he was going on and he was telling people, I don't touch that stuff.
I don't touch it.
I'm pure, I'm healthy, buy my products. This is the problem. Is what he was selling like his own like...
If you look at it, like, subhanallah, the body being created in a certain way. Anything over needs something over. Like, and some people are really eating well. They're pushing, what do you call it, the proper nutrition for them to have bigger muscles and stuff like this, or ripped body. You never know. If there is some people, I don't know.
Sure, 0.001% of the population. You know, those people have like genetic disorders.
Genetics, it's just like, well, we do have like some people who actually, and I don't mention that as it's like less effort and hard work from them, but they really have a really crazily good genetic.
Yeah.
And just like they work out a little bit, but the backs are there. Oh my God. Like seriously, 6 packs. Really nice well.
Bodybuilders talk about this. They say that you're not able to compete for Mr. Olympia unless you have that genetic disorder.
Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Unless you have it. what's that really famous bodybuilder called?
Big Ramy?
The black guy?
Big Ramy, not I know it. Ronnie Coleman.
He had it, for example.
He had it for 7. But now he had it like a Big Ramy now. The one who's holding the trophy. Inshallah, he will take it again. I think this month he will do it again, the competition.
Can you look it up?
Mr. Olympia?
Mr. Olympia this year. But poor Ronnie Coleman, have you seen how he looks like now?
Yeah. He have like a lot of like surgeries in his back. It's Thursday, December 15th.
15th, yeah. Do you know what he said? If asked if he would do anything again, he said, my only regret is that I didn't lift heavy enough weights.
When you look at him walking out, my God, he's famous of hey baby. Like well, this is where I'm telling you, those people having a different mindset. And the one who compete are totally different mindset. You know, every single muscle is a project.
Jesus.
Yeah, the king of classic. This guy, Chris.
Yeah.
يعني ما شاء الله هو على الوزن اللي خف بس يا أخي الفيزيك.
Can you type in Mr. 2022 Olympia open? Go down there. That one. That's that one. Mr. 22 Olympia open driven. Dude, down. Right. That one. That is photoshopped.
No.
That is not a human being.
No, the
guy on the left.
Big Ramy. This is Big Ramy.
No way.
Yeah.
His shoulders are bigger than his head.
Yeah, Big Ramy. That's a great genetic as well.
That is unbelievable.
They say, mashallah, no, you have the greatest genetic. And inshallah, he won it twice, and hopefully this time it will be the 3rd.
Well, can you show me that Big Ramy picture right there? Jesus.
بعدين طول وعرض وبعدين تطلع
Where's he from?
Egypt.
Mashallah. What has he been eating in Egypt?
He's in Kuwait. I think he was in Kuwait. No. I don't know.
Look at those legs.
Yeah.
Jesus. But he has the same problem as Arnie.
What?
His calves.
No, you do have one. This is an هاي ظلمته الصورة. You do have a great one.
He has. See how? Yeah. Look at his calf sizes.
Yeah, look from the side. You will see it. No, not from the front. From the side. هاي لأنه الصورة ظلمته تماما.
The side. Down.
رايحين لورا.
They're right. Yeah. That's not the same guy, is he?
No, not the same guy.
But this is his calves are way better. This guy's calves.
روح على واحدة من السايد. لا تجيش في بجرامي. اوعك تيجي بيد. جماعتنا.
Can you type in
big ramen cubs?
Yeah. I think he has the same problem as Arnold because Arnold had the same issue.
Which one?
That he couldn't get his calves to grow. So in all his poses, he would always hide his calves
to bring it up.
Yeah.
Well, look at the side. Like when you see the side of his legs. Yeah, this one. Yeah, see how big it is.
I think you make a good point.
Yeah, الكاميرا ظلمته كانت لانه من قدام جاي. هاي من قدام. هاي هاد شو اسمه؟
This
هاي روني.
Big Ronnie. Yeah.
روني كل شقفة لحال كان. كل شقفة لحال.
Arnold's physique was just something else. Honestly.
وكل سنة بيطلع لك واحد جديد. كل سنة بيطلع لك واحد يعني ما شاء الله غير.
Unbelievable.
And if you see this, like this is pictures. This is why I'm telling you. Go to Muscle Show.
Yeah.
Depression. And you will see not only bodybuilders, the people who work for like in our field, like in group classes and stuff like this, the most fittest people on earth. And you will see how they look and stuff like this. You definitely plan B. You go there thinking that, I'm working well. No. Plan 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I've been to those events and I've been even backstage for like gigs and jobs. And they have a few weights. They try to get as much of a pump and a squeeze on before they go on the show. But they're all near death.
Yeah.
Because they're completely dehydrated.
Yeah.
They haven't had a piece of carb in maybe a month. And so you can see them just there being just miserable.
Shreddering, when you do shreddering and you just take out the water from your body.
Yeah. 1 or 2 days before you go to a sauna and you just steam it as much as you can possibly out to get as much of that squeeze out as possible.
بتطلع عضلات كل عضلة لحال.
Yeah. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
Well, a different league, as you said. Different league.
خليني أعطيك شاي. تبغى شاي ثاني؟
أنا بدي بس مي.
So do you work with a lot of gyms حق consultancy or you not so much?
Now, yeah. Just like not about. هذا مش about a lot of gyms. It's it's as a consultancy for gyms in general. Like I go and from the trainers, evaluation the trainers, from the classes, the situation itself. Pick up, let's say, put up business plans, put up like programs, like the schedule. Especially when it comes to group classes, because now, like, if you think about it for real, the majority of people or majority of expats thinking more about group classes. They don't want to just like in every single tower, in every single residential tower, you will find a proper gym, like any hotel. But
just bad management. They've got the facilities. They don't have the staff or the training.
They do have the facility, but they don't have like lack of management. Can be. But the thing about it, group classes are the one rising up now. Seriously, all over the place, all over like the Middle East. If you look at it, we went. Can't tell you how many. Now look at Saudi Arabia as well. Like when you are looking for group classes there, massive. One lady were just like in a discussion of how much less equipment we have because we only have 60 indoor bikes in our studio. 60 indoor bikes considered small room there. Yani for them, they just like it become like for the 100 people, it's easy to have 100 people inside one gym, inside one studio. I mean, not in the class. So imagine how people start to become like more involved in group classes. It's motivating. It's better than just like working out by yourself for fitness lifestyle stuff. Like not for the people who are, let's say, like bodybuilders who are targeting competition or stuff like this. So yeah, it's totally different. Now,
do you not feel? Sorry to interrupt you. Do you not feel that you could open a franchise here, like Soul Cycle? There's
I know. Look, and regarding franchise here, you really need to think about the volume. I think before what like the Gold Gym tried to open here, other franchise tried to open here, but when they really did the market research, they didn't find the volume because when you want to just open a franchise, there is a certain amount that you have to pay every single year on top of everything regardless your income, regardless how many people they come. So if you are well invested, yeah, maybe. But other than that, no. If it's a small, just a studio, and you're thinking it will work 24 hours, we are like having less volume than any other place. So you really need to think about that before you move on.
Well, what's that? Can you look it up? What's that expensive bike called, Dan?
Which one?
No.
Indoor?
It's an indoor bike. I forgot the name. It has like a screen and something.
All of them now. Expensive
workout bike.
7,000 BD. Yeah, that's it. This is 75 BD.
Oh my God! Look at that one. That's impressive. What's the one on the far right? I think that looks like the one I'm thinking of.
No, actually, those you can find them in.
There was one. Is it called Peloton?
Peloton?
Yeah, can you type it
Peloton, it's a UK brand, isn't it?
I think it's UK.
It's a UK brand.
Because I
Peloton bikes, yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like if you could open a franchise with a Peloton bike here and then sell.
Will people come to the bikes itself?
No, I think that if you do like class, but at the same time sell the equipment that they can also do at home as a double whammy. You know what I mean? So
for home use.
So because
this is for home use mostly.
Because the Peloton system.
Yeah, you don't need an instructor here.
No. They do live instructors.
Online, online instructors.
So what I'm thinking of, right? You could do classes here with the Peloton, and then the people who don't want to show up to those classes can watch it live
later on
from their home with their Peloton. So you can still partake in it.
Yeah,
do you get what I mean? It's a double whammy.
It happened in COVID times when they like most of the cycling studios, they spread their distribute their the indoor bikes that they have, and they start to do Zoom calls with the bikes and stuff, which it was a great idea to keep their clients working. Other than that, it wasn't. It was like hard enough for everyone to contact with them, especially people who don't like anything else than indoor bikes.
Can you show us how much a Peloton bike costs? How much do you think, Habibi?
$1,000? No, definitely. No. There is more. Okay. There is more.
Basic Premier. So you pay 1,000, and they give you a pair of shoes. So 1,400 is what? 1,000.
Bundle and save up 600.
1,400.
Bundle and save up like finance starting from. No, there is definitely something better. We do have I think Life Fitness is 700, 800 BD. The bike, this is like 300, 400.
This is like 400 BD, but then you have to also pay the subscription, which is another, I think, 30 BD a month. Can you show up the app or show up the subscription? What it costs?
Include 12-month limited one.
No, it does not include the. You can rent it as well. What's Bike Plus?
Cardio and strength.
Okay, how much is these bikes? It's so expensive; it has to load.
The number just came up. 2,000, double.
2,400.
So what is it? Like they will give you like those foam rollers.
Yeah.
And the water bottle. Congratulations.
Oh, mashallah.
خلاص 2,000. 2,000, that's enough. والله أقنعوك. Marketing.
Well, there you go. And it's recommended. And then the one is best value.
And the best value.
So, okay. What's the difference between
They do have
recommended and best value?
One of my, one of the instructors in the Middle East that they were talking about while you are working out in the bike, indoor bikes, and there's like new classes that you have like the weights with you.
Yeah.
Making fun of it. I don't want to put my opinion like agree or disagree on it, but it's just like when you go for indoor cycling and you want to just like work out like your lower body and your fitness, you don't want to think about the up and down. They're making for more fun, of course. If you want to work your arms, you work your arms.
Sure.
That's the thing. If it is only for fun or just like for a new edition or just like different routine, just to make it more interesting, kind of. Don't want to think about there's injuries that are safety, like the side of safety and injury can come behind it. That's why I don't give agree or disagree on it. But because I teach cycling, but like indoor cycling, and we do have it like definitely it's just like a lower body and intensity for your fitness. That's how you do it. اما تصير تحمل شو اسمه وانت تحت وفوق وهذا صلي على النبي ركز
do one or the other. No, but I think, I mean, back to the question of what's your market? How many people can afford 1,000 BD bike? How many people want to buy 1,000 BD bike?
No, they will not bring it to to their house. I don't believe that they, unless they just like, as I told you, that in our conversation about those people who خلاص don't want to be in social classes and stuff like this, خلاص, they will bring it inside. But they are so committed, they are not so committed, so interested, and they love the indoor cycling classes. So they will bring
BD
it.
Though?
Yeah?
1,000 BD? That's a lot of money, Habibi. You think there's that many people here in Bahrain who can afford 1,000 BD bike in their house?
There is. And the problem with that, they will bring it and to become like خلاص زي التريدميل اللي نحطه بيصير على علاقة غسيل بالأخير. يعني إنه the idea of workout. Oh, I really respect the people who always work out in their home and just like do it. But it's more about going outside your home. Be social, talk with people, just like work out with people, like just get out of that bubble. You will get back to it at the end of your day. So you will not hate it. This is the thing. You just like change, come back, do your activity outside, do it outdoor, like put a bike and go outdoor. Way better than just like doing it at home. My opinion, nothing else. With all respect for those people who love to work out inside their homes, especially after COVID. بس خلصت. COVID is done.
But I'm scared. I mean, honestly, I'd be scared driving on a bicycle here in Bahrain.
Go to ديار محرك.
Okay.
Definitely, you will put your what do you call it? Headphones, and there is like a certain road, safe inside the road. There is not inside the walking road. Like there is a special road for the cyclist. You will go for around 10 km without no beep around you. Only there.
I've seen people on the motorway.
Only there. Like I don't know if like where.
Do you know where the military base is?
Yeah.
Where they built that small island.
Yeah.
But on that highway.
Okay. هذا الشارع الموت. تسميه motorway.
Yeah, I see people.
Which on bicycles. It's sad that each now and then you will hear like there is like a accident or something like this.
But يعني you're on a motorway على السيكل. You cannot blame the driver, especially if you're wearing I see a lot of them, especially in the summer months, in the evening, where the light is already coming down. Maybe it's even in your eyes. You cannot go to motorway on a bicycle. That's
risky. That's risky. But it's in their blood. When you are a cyclist, you are a cyclist. Like I can see.
Buy yourself a motorcycle.
That's more risky. Look,
no way.
Trust me. Like there is like two people having this mentality of they love what they do to the max, and no one can convince them that otherwise. The people who run and the people who cycle. Really, you will tell them like come on, 100 km and cyclists, they love it. You are running 20 km every day. Yes, I love it.
Every day, 20 km.
Yeah, there is.
That's half a marathon.
Trust me, there is. From young, they find it like بيصحوا من الصبح الساعة 4 تلاقيهم بينزلوا هيك بتجبد شوي اشرب مي وانزل.
Wow.
Seriously, I know some people who do it, and they are every single day. It doesn't come to your mind how they have that strong mentality to run all of this time just running or just cycling. خلاص, they love it.
I do a 5K and I'm خلاص. That 40 after 40 minutes of 5K, I'm done. خلاص. I will go and
it's for
dead.
you. It's different. Like
dead.
No. This is why you admire how they are strong in their mental about something they love. No matter how people don't disagree with it, on just like asking them how do you really like it, they love it, and they run like nothing. There is no tomorrow. They say they just run. Amazing. Finish it, go home. That's
amazing.
That's how when you think about more channels of income in every single gym that we talk about like before a little bit. When you talk about like, okay, open one studio and that's it, whatever it is, and because you like this kind of workout, but you don't think about other activities. A kind of that my business side talking, are kind of a little bit like loss. Why? Some people say like, okay, no, we are specialized in this. Well, you don't have the volume. Think about the market. Open different channels of income. When you want to open a fitness studio or a gym or something like this,
classes,
make sure that you love spinning studios. Put your effort to make the perfect spinning studio there. But don't forget, there is other people who want to come here and want to stay here. They don't want to just like, okay, there is spinning here and I will go to Ritz to attend the classes. And I see the beach here is better, then I will go for boxing in that club. Think about it. Why don't you put all of this in one place? Small studios, I will do today this, tomorrow this. I love the community and I will remain here. You catching your clients. It's like, what do you call it? Like there's a nice example in Gold Gym in Jordan. These people like went off what the franchise request from them. The franchise, they will put like some certain limits. They went beyond that. They built a massive like spinning studio there, considered the biggest in Jordan with 90 bucks. The massive like studio for all kind of group classes, and a swimming pool, an area for boxing and martial arts, and an amazing area for workout for weights stuff and weightlifting. Now they will find out that there is a CrossFit area and there is a kickboxing area. I might mention that. The guy think about anyone who wants to go inside for workout and fitness. And there is a running path at the end. So for those who just want to run by themselves, no one do anything. Thinking in business way, yeah, of course there is a volume different there in Jordan. But here, if you think about it, why I'm seeing that people who coming to this place and this place and this place and this place. I go here for yoga, I go here for boxing, and then I go here for cycling. Why don't we do it in one place? And then that person, because that person at certain point, he will drop one or two or three of them because of the time, because of the traffic, because of the money, because of a lot of stuff. Or because he's just like, enough of all of this. But he go to one place, get everything he want. And if he want to change, he go to other class. If he want to change kind of workout, there's another place. If he want to work out by himself, he will find by himself do, let's say his own workout. That would be amazing, like perfect. But if you can go, let's say, with this idea. The problem here, as we say again, there is the entrepreneurs who have the idea and have the experience and have everything like built up. And there is the cash holders. Everyone has his role in this project. So I have to say it.
Yeah, I
have to say it.
I agree.
Like if anyone take the other part, then the project will fail. Totally will fail. The entrepreneur have this idea, have the experience, which is the most important part, and the knowledge of the programs, the knowledge of the know-how, and most of it, the know of the market. Cash holders know nothing. Not about anything. They attended the classes, they like it. We have to they accepted the idea of the entrepreneur. So then it's come together. Once the project start, the cash holder
kicked out. Yeah.
Not kicked out. No, the cash holder will take more parts in the management, and then this screwed the whole project. Why? Because they think they know better.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's not against it. It's like here we take it in an ego. If you talk to someone, tell him like, you don't know about this. Oh my God, I don't know. I know. I did. No, it's not about. It's making you feel less. It's about actual, like what do you call it? A fact.
Being
This
responsible.
field, this field, you don't know about it. Give it to whoever can bring back the cash that you invest. Bring you back that cash.
Returns,
So allow that person, entrepreneur, to work. Not just like take over and put rules on him and just put limitation on him, and at the end just like screw the whole project just because you want to get deep, thinking that will secure your money. That will not secure your money. That will waste the whole project. I know some people, like I seriously know some people who actually have the knowledge have the market, have the idea, the charisma, the brand itself. They are a brand by themselves. The second the cash holder get inside their project, they are not being able to do anything in their own gyms. And they are not. And at the end, you will hear that this gym closed. Oh, the market of fitness here in Bahrain is, is low. No, it's not low. Open for, the easiest
classes,
example, Art Hotel, the event. People came from everywhere in Bahrain. 300 people in one class. You cannot say that fitness in Bahrain is not. Go to marathon. You will find 1,000 people. When British Club were doing, the relay marathon every single year, the amount of people who go for that, let's say Spartan race, whenever it's in here, groups of people, amount of people you can't even imagine. My donut army was always there. We call ourselves donut army. Like when you go for classes now, like group classes, you will find a massive amount of people there. Don't tell me that it's the gym places or the gyms in Bahrain are not working well. It's how the management doing, making a big difference between actually working or just failing. Entrepreneur is just like a level that let these people work. Cash holders, hold your guts. These people taking care of your money. So step a little bit aside. Fund, watch from the side. At the end of the year, give them time. Don't just throw limitation. Give them time. He actually, that entrepreneur working for himself.
But listen, I will be the devil's advocate, and I will stand on the other side of it. My biggest worry, and the thing I hear a lot of people who want to start businesses and entrepreneurs, they want the cash, but they're not taking any risk. And that makes me, I jump out the window because there's no way I'm investing dinar.
Of course. That means that that will happen only if you really don't believe in the idea, don't believe in the person who is working out. Believe is not just like a word. Believe that you are actually having got that this guy is like, or this guy or this girl, I'm sorry. Seriously taking it as a workout, that as if he is the one who invested money. That's the word believe. Not just like, some people will say, of course, every single project have a risk of losing or winning. Every single, like the second that you buy a building, some people will just like rent it, some people will not. Like it's like there. But you want to see that person taking risk.
If somebody would come up to me and say, listen, I want you to invest, 20,000 BD.
Okay.
For whatever enterprise or business or whatever. I would say, okay, how much of your own blood have you put into it? If he comes back and says to me, oh, I put in 500 BD, I've put in 1 BD, I've put in 0 BD, I tell him, get the hell out of here. I'm not giving you 20K when you haven't even put 1K. And if you cannot find it from a bank, if you cannot find it from your friends or your family, if you're not willing to make those commitments,
if he come to you, tell you like, well, I just need the money so you can invest and blah, blah, blah. Okay. But if you are going to someone and you can see that this guy is doing really a nice thing and you become wanted to invest in this brand, that's what he do. Like you are seeing someone who is just like a chef, like he's doing a massive, lovely food and stuff like this. And you go, you know what? I want you with your experience, with your customers, those money, those everything, every sweat that he put, like the experience over all of these years, the connection that he built, the brand that he put for himself, even though that he's working around. that you are the one investing.
That's a different animal.
It is.
That's an existing business model.
Yeah, he is an existing business model working by himself. You wanted to have a partnership with him to build this, project. Actually, when he walk in, he give you the money, worth more than the money that you put. He could go there and take it from a bank.
Sure.
If he wanted to do that.
Then he should.
Yeah, he should. If there is limitation, let's say he is different country, he don't have the because now guarantees and stuff like this. And he finds someone who actually have a business mind, not just like saving some small amount of money and talking in a way like, oh my God, this is my all money that I have. Of course, I will not like put a risk that if you didn't put a risk. That's this business.
There's a lot of people who come and talk exactly that.
Yeah. Because this money that they want to invest, this is their own saving. This is what they just like live for to do that. But if you go for a businessman who actually put an amount of money to have in some kind of in projects, and he want to fund a project, he will not come with you telling you like, oh, if you don't put money, I will not put. No one in a businessman level will do that. Trust me. Go out, go in, talk with this level. Yes. People who have saving some money and want to invest it, yes, they will think in this way. Because this is the money that if they lose, it went out. Khalas, done. But the other people who actually businessmen, which is you can't throw it on everyone. You can't title this for everyone who have a small amount of money. They will be having that fear of funding some project and not seeing someone else having the risk.
Sure.
And that's like a human being. Sure. That's normal. But thinking about it like in a different way. When you're actually looking for someone who wanted you want to just like invest your work with or invest your money, for this. You will go for someone, he know what he's doing. He having like the passion for what he's doing, regardless whatever it is. He already building a success, and you can't claim success for what you are doing for all over these years. And everyone in the whole country seeing it. And then you just like want to use it by just saying like, okay, come work with me. There's different, come a partner with me or come work with me. Like there is a lot of like mistreating for like the entrepreneurs when it comes from in this, let's say in this region, because outside and let's say in foreign company, countries. Outside, if an entrepreneur come and tell you like, I do have the idea, I do have the know-how, I do have the knowledge, they will not come like, oh, you put this risk and that. They will put guarantees, of course.
By the way, in companies here in Bahrain, when they register corporations and stuff like that in agreements, they do it from the US.
Come on.
Bad.
Good, yeah.
Because they know exactly when it comes to the legal system, the US is very tight-knit. The rules are very easy and very... Habibi, there's a sabab why we're talking this show in English, right? I mean, this is al-asaf, and this is what we're going to find in the branding from the business and everything else. Look at your own Instagram. Look at your own ishghal. This is going to be the case as long as supply chain is owned min Western side. Only when we start owning the supply side in the Middle East do we see really businesses being able to really flourish. You know, you need to have like Shopify. But you need to have a Shopify that is focused in Arabic, focused for the Arabic market, locally stationed,
Very.
Same as like with Netflix, same as with like anything else. In order for it to really have an impact, you need to have the supply side. You need to own the back end. Otherwise, you're always going to get a watered down version, you know? Like the reach like we get, for example, on Instagram is a lot smaller than the reach we would have gotten if we were in America.
Yeah, definitely.
And not because of the size of Bahrain, but because of the geolocation, right? They're
hooked here.
Yeah, this is a sabab. This is the truth. You know? Well,
let's hope for something better at the end. We always hope for the better thing. And things are promising. Now, I didn't see it like a year ago or like whenever we are in the middle of Corona. You didn't see things gonna change. You didn't realize that impact will happen in the first place. We thought that it's a small thing. Then when it actually happened and it take longer, we thought that this will be it. This is how the new lifestyle will become like this. And now when it's just like lifted off.
بس انت ما تحس in your own mind, listen, there's nothing wrong with progress, and thank God there's progress. But don't you not feel in the span of the 9 or 10 years that you've been in the GCC, the movement is so slow?
Was the last 2 years it's become crazily fast.
Yeah, it's improved.
Yes, very fast. Like you can't even imagine. Like we were in business consulting for the last 12 to 15 years. Like my other side of work, say. It was slow for a long time, and only Dubai is just like moving fast, like more than anyone else. But then in the last 2 to 3 years, things are crazily fast, and it's moving forward more than you can even imagine. So it's not the same slow movement as before. This is why I'm telling you, like, if you are comfortable now, don't wait that much on yourself. Like, you have to develop.
But this is the interesting thing that you brought up. Sorry to interrupt you, because I had somebody on who's a consultant who worked from Dubai, and they told me that they have a meeting at 12, but the meeting finishes at 12:30. By the time they walk outside that building, the documentations from what's been happening in that meeting, what's been said, what's been done, has to be already sent in their inbox.
Yeah.
So that kind of like pace, you know. Here, on the other hand, I feel like
you are in the small
you're lucky
second.
3 days later.
No, trust me, you are in a small. This is maybe what if I'm telling you that in some organizations here are in that level and more. Here,
really,
yeah.
Because from my side, especially because I have a few buildings that I'm managing and stuff like that. When it comes to like refurbishing, making sure that things are done properly, making sure that
not everyone. You can't take that small example and put it on everyone.
No. All I'm saying,
now here, especially in Bahrain, when it comes to level of technology and stuff like this, and the large organization, they are on the top of their game in GCC. Because
this is the way I bring it up. I'm saying that even when I have the cash in my hand and I want the service,
yeah, that's not gonna happen. Wait, Paul. Where is he?
That's so strange to me, because it's not like we're going through a sales process. Sales is done. Like the money is in the hand.
No, you have to wait.
It's so bizarre. So bizarre.
Trust me, not in let's say higher organizations.
How is it in consultation?
Yeah.
How is it in consultation world?
In consultation work, it's really up to the level that we are doing like some things, and like we are giving consultation to outside even Bahrain, because the experience in Bahrain has become like an example and a best practice for others.
And how long is that process? What do you usually consult on? Growth, entrepreneurship, everything and anything.
When it comes to business, mostly everything, and they are specialized a lot in in the IT and the how to
problem solution,
stuff, take out business reorganization, organization restructuring, in a different aspect, different ways, how to build businesses. It's amazing how you can see how things are moving on.
I'm fascinated by the consultation world, because you walk that very fine line in solving problems yet making sure that the client is dependable on you, right? Because that's the only way to keep that.
Don't say it loud. we need clients to stay with us. If there is no problem, there will be no need for us. Come on, we go inside, we do gap analysis. We have this and this and this and that. Okay.
Yeah. But you have to keep sure that they're on the hook, right? So that's what I love about consultation.
We do like, before, let's say years ago, they were saying, consultation is all about copy paste. No, it's not that. It's totally not that. Yes, there is some certain problems have same solutions everywhere. So if you are in your organization, didn't apply the same solution that everyone have for certain problem, then you need us. And then you will feel like that's a copy paste. It's not a copy paste. It's the same solution, because this is how it goes.
I mean, that's very specialized.
Yeah. Every single activity has its own consultation.
In my experience, more often than not, it's that the board wants to have a certain level of security, right? Where that they're making the right decision call, right? Internally, they know the answer. The board knows the answer.
But we have to bring someone else to tell us what we know already.
I know.
Ta-da!
No one wants to take the responsibility in case.
So if it didn't work well, they told us.
Exactly.
Good, but at least
we
they
were
pay
badly advised.
It's fine. We take it. At the end, they pay us. We take it. No worries.
Yeah, it's fascinating. I mean, I had a colleague. I had a friend who told me a story once where the board hired their company for the consultation for a project or whatever else, but it conflicted with the vision of the CEO. So suddenly you have the board wanting one thing, the CEO wanting another, and then you've got the consultants who has to somehow manage the middle. And he said, in the end of the day, my client is the board that hired us, right?
So we have to go with them. Look, they always blame the consultant sometimes if it didn't go with what they want or what they feel it's better. I think that when it comes to consultation, like in my consultation time, things went like this many times. Like we have like the board and we have the CEO, or we have like the the CFO, and we have to put a certain report of governance or whatever, like it's their special assignment for doing something there. And we know if we submit this report, it will make this person not happy. But if we submit it in that report, it will make this board will not be happy. But at the end,
you have to listen to your client. It is what it is.
No, it's not about listening to your client. You have to think about what will make you survive.
Yeah, exactly.
No. I remember one time, one of my managers told me, like, if we submit this report, we are kicked out. Are you ready to that? Like, then, well, can you change it? Like, it's numbers.
Can we lie?
You cannot. Like, and you are just like, well, give it to me. Khalas. And then it went. Everyone just like want to remove the responsibility from it. But no, at the end, if it is, maybe this happened in a small kind of organization, but if it's becoming a big organization and they actually take the consultation from consultants or outsiders, the consultant will look at the thing that will make the organization survive. Not this guy. Trust me.
I'll tell you a crazy story. Just from the perspective of the board. Sorry, let me just add this. My personal belief has always been that the board has two responsibilities, and that's to either know when to sell the company or hire or fire the CEO. That's the only two things a board should. Well, technically, a third should set the goal of where the company is supposed to. What kind of vision the companies are going to go to. Does it want to grow a new market? Does it want to do this? But that's about it. They should not be like involved in the dailies. They should meet every quarter, discuss, let the CEO do what the CEO's job is, and if he's not doing a good job, you kick him out and you fire the next one.
It's mostly this. But as I told you, going back to the cardholders, sometimes they leave their role and come back and just like interfere with the daily things that they already hired this person to do it, which is entrepreneur or CEO or whatever. And in big groups, I don't think that they are really like interfere unless the risk become like, obviously, this guy is just like making us lose money. That's it.
You'd be surprised, sometimes egos are hurt, and especially if the board is divided, they'll put pressure onto either CEO or outside markets, depending on who they also
What happened to people
with.
who open their business by themselves? Then no need, like you will fight by yourself.
Those days are gone. People don't open businesses anymore. People now open businesses in order to be bought up by Amazon or Apple.
Indeed.
Right.
Do an application.
So that's
Do an application.
That's
online store.
That's what the world looks like.
It's really nice.
But yeah, do you think consultancy is going to be a long-term thing? It's going to remain?
It's developing. It's evolving now. It's to become different than it was before 10 years ago.
Do they still call themselves agencies now? Or do they call themselves agency now here?
Not yet. Not all of them. Not all of them. I start to hear like everyone is a consultant of something.
Yeah.
Like before, when you say consultant, he is a consultant of whatever it is, but that's something. Now anything needs consultancy.
Now because they
Man, nutrition have consultants, like which is like I'm a consultant of your food, like and yes. Call
But
me.
I've heard from a lot of people here because the term consultant has become so
It's become weak. Yeah.
weak, washed.
Used to be really strong.
And so
used to.
now they call themselves agencies. So
Is that better? No.
that's what some people are
No.
saying. So you're not hiring a marketing consultant, you're hiring a marketing agency.
That's make it look better. Okay.
There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that do exactly that. You know.
Sadly, after what happened to us, like we were like something valuable. No. And you know, things change.
It is what it is. Anything else you want to bring up before we close?
Thank you very much for.
So, in case you haven't heard, we're here today with Hamza and Habibi. It's been a pleasure.
Pleasure is all mine. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you. On the intro.
And one day you will attend the class.
Yeah, inshallah.
One day. I'll see you there. Inshallah.
I like how you guilt tripping me.
And things will change from that day on.
Yeah? I'll be a better man? I don't think so. I'll definitely be a healthier man.
Healthier, hopefully.
Yeah, there we go.
Hopefully. And I will see you after that. Like, that's the thing, because I don't want to see you just like for that time, because whenever like new people come to my class, I always tell them, I hope to see you again, because some of them never come back. Some of them become addicted. Hopefully you will become the addicted person.
Inshallah. This is the good kind of addiction.
I mean to that.
Habibi, anything else you want to reach out? Anything else you want people to know about you?
Thank you very much.
Wala shay. How do they find you?
And Instagram.
Can you look up the Instagram so that we have it?
Which is Hamza.
So if you are in Bahrain and you're looking for a personal trainer, Hamza is a great reach out to you.
Group classes mostly as well. I love group classes. People in my height.
But as you just heard from my terrible sales pitch, group classes is the thing that he likes the most. And yeah, I'm going to go check it out for you guys.